So df, I'm going to say dot, I'm going to say group by. Group by is a function here, and I'm going to run this. You see what happens? It gives us a object, a group by object at this particular location, at this particular area. Very popular aggregate function we have is dot describe. This dot describe, you see when I run this, it gives us hey guys, welcome to our channel Coders Arcade. This is Ashank David, and in today's video, we are going to talk about Pandas Group By. So, what is this Pandas Group By? What is it all about? We are gonna discuss everything about that in today's video. So, yep, let's start. Now, before I start this video, I would like to request you people to please like, share, and subscribe to our channel Coders Arcade, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any future updates. All right. So without any further ado, let's get right into the topic, guys. All right. So in the previous video, we have discussed about pandas missing data. So if you haven't watched that video yet, I'll give the link in the description below, as well as I'll give the link in the I button so that you can easily access that video also, and you can watch that as well. Okay. So also, if you haven't watched the data frames video yet, I would recommend you to watch that video also, because we are using data frames in this video. And if you don't know how to create a data frame, you have to watch that video first, and then you will understand this video much more better actually. So I would recommend, if you already know how data frames are working here, it's fine. We can go ahead. All right. So let's continue this video, guys. So today we are going to talk about group by. So I've already created this Jupyter notebook for us, and in this case we will be talking about group by. So let me just make it more visible. Okay, so group by. So what is group by? So basically in pandas, group by allows you to group the rows together based off of a column and perform an aggregate function on them. What do you mean by this? So basically it is a concept in pandas which allows you to basically group by the rows depending upon the column which you want to group them by. And we can perform some functions like sum, mean, mode, median, standard deviation, maximum, minimum, or describe function. We're going to talk about all those functions today in this video. Okay. So as you can see here, guys, I have already created the workbook for you, and I've already written everything here. I have imported NumPy and Pandas here as NP and PD, and I've created the data already. I've written the data already to save time in this video. So I this is my data. Okay. So here I've created a dictionary where keys and values are the things, the main things here. The key are company, person, and sales, and the values are your the companies. Google, Microsoft, Facebook. These are the company employees here, which work in all these different companies. And sales is this that each and every person has done. Okay, so when I'll execute this, you see what happens. So now let us create a data frame and see how it works. So how to create a data frame? If you remember, guys, I'm going to say df equals to pd dot data frame, right? And I'm going to pass my data here. So this is going to give me the data frame into this df variable, and I can print the df variable like this. You can see that it gave us this nice variable, a nice data frame in this case, right? So you can see company is person and sales were the keys. It became the columns, and index is automatically taken from 0 to 5, and companies names are written here: Google, Microsoft, FB, Facebook, and these are the names that people are working into and the sales that they have made under that company, right? So these are that. So this is your data frame. Now I'm going to group by, I'm going to apply the group by concept into this particular data frame by saying one command. So I have this df, right, which we have printed as just above this. So df, I'm going to say dot, I'm going to say group by. Group by is a function here. So I can pass the column here. What does it say? Allows you to group together rows based off of a column. So I'm going to pass a column name here. Let's say I'm going to pass this company name as the column name here, and I'm going to run this. You see what happens? It gives us a object, a group by object at this particular location, at this particular area. Okay. Now what I need to do is I need to store this object somewhere into a variable and use that variable to perform some aggregate function. So I can just say the same thing. Let's say I'm gonna create a variable called as group by company. So I'm going to say by comp equals to, I'll paste it here, the same thing. So what it will do is, as soon as I run this, it will return the object into this particular bycomp, and I can use that bycomp dot. I can, I can do a lot of more operations onto it, like mean. So if I say bycomp mean, so and I press enter, so sales versus company, the mean will be calculated, and you can see wherever the numerical values are present, automatically it will be taking that values to calculate the mean, and you will get the mean of all the companies of their sales here like this. So this is one function that we have used, mean. You can use a lot more functions. So I'm going to say by comp dot, let's say sum. This is going to give me the sum of all the sales for FB, Google, and Microsoft. The highest sales will come up automatically. It will be arranged the arranged manner, and I'm gonna do something like this. I can also say by comp dot std for standard deviation, and there you go. We get the standard deviation of these things here as well. Okay, so this is how you'll do it. Okay, so now let's say I want to do the sum of only particular company called as Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to say bycomp dot sum, and I'm going to use dot loc to target the row, and here I'm going to pass the name of the row, which is going to be FB. So this is going to give me the sum of this, right? So if you want to do it in one line, you can do it in one line by directly saying something like this: df dot, sorry, I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to say here df dot group by company, and I'm going to say directly here dot sum and dot loc of FB. This will give me the same result. So this is, I've done this is in one line. You don't have to create bycomp and nothing like that. You can directly do something like this here. Okay, similar things like that. I'm gonna get the count as well. So count is another function where you can use the count, and you can get the count of the sales in the persons, or the any numerical value, or the number of people, or particular thing which is getting repeated again and again into the particular company, grouped by the company in this case. So I hope this is very much clear. So this is your count aggregate function in this case. Right now we have different functions, like let's take, I'm taking bycomp only. I'm going to say dot max, which is going to give me the maximum of all these values. So let's say who give the maximums number of sales. Um, so you can see that Ujjwal in FB gave the maximum number of sale, then Saurav from Google gave us the maximum number of sale, and so on. So, but depending upon their company, the maximum number of sale is getting coming here in this case. Okay, I'm going to say here, let's say df.groupby, or you can say bycomp, because we have just stored the uh, this value only into this variable. No, so I'm going to say it like this, and I'm going to apply the minimum function as well, which is going to give me the minimum value of the sales, which with the person who has done the minimum number of sales, like that also. So I can do something like this also. So this is another aggregate function. Very popular aggregate function we have is dot describe. This dot describe, you see, when I run this, it gives us the total, like everything in a nutshell. You don't have to specifically say sum or mean or mode or max or min. Automatically it will take everything, and it'll, in a nutshell, it'll show you in just one graph like this. So you can see here, company is FB, the count, the minimum, the standard deviation, minimum, mean, then 25, 50, 75%, and max. Everything is stored here, and it is shown to you like this. So this is one way you can do it. Let's say you want to give the transpose of this matrix. So basically it's a matrix only, right? So we can just do the transpose also. So transpose, so I'm going to say transpose. So transpose basically will make companies, this as the rows, this is the columns, and this is the rows. So when I do transpose, you can see the transpose of this data happens like this, and there you go. This is how you use the aggregate functions. Let's say you want to get the transposed data of only one particular company, let's say FB. I'm gonna say FB like this, and there you go. You get the transpose of described data by company FB here in this case. So in one line, we have done this only for this. I hope this is very much clear to all of us, guys. So that's it. That's it for this video, guys. I hope you have understood this very well. Group by allows us to group the rows based off the column, and I can apply different functions like how I have applied here. So I've applied mean, I've applied sum, I've applied standard deviation, sum, group by, count, max, minimum, everything I've done. Describe dot transpose, everything is there. So I hope that you have understood this video very well. If you have liked this video, give us a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel Coders Arcade, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you won't miss any future updates. Well, if you have any doubts related to this video, I will tell us in the comment section below. I will clear your doubts, as well as I'll give the link of all the notebooks and the videos related to this particular video in the description, as well as in the I button, so you can go ahead and watch that also. And that's it from my side. This is Ashang David, guys, signing off. I'll see you guys again in the next data science video. Till then, happy learning and see you.